Oh, good morning, everyone, or should I say good afternoon. We are on day 8, 9, I don't know, a lot of days of Skoolie Palooza 2026 and having a whole lot of fun out here. If you guys have been following us along for a while, then you know that we have taken this little yellow house all over the country time and time again. This event is one that we just keep coming back to. Opportunities to be around this many amazing, loving, truly free people are pretty rare in life. And we are enjoying every second of it. You guys hang on, it's going to be a fun week.
Oh dear. The wind is setting in, y'all. Tents are gonna start flying. Gotta go strap mine down too.
And I believe we're all dead. That's so different within that blue light. There's no such thing as a dawn or a dusk. It is daylight until it is night. You've got to rise above the timber.
I would have at least tried it.
Oh, guys, we have had so much fun out here partying our butts off with so many like-minded people and have made so many new friends. It's always a little bit sad on pack out day, but we really need some peace and quiet. This morning is all about hugs, see you laters, and exchanging information so that we undoubtedly will all be making music again together in the future. Let's go find a river, y'all. Oh yeah. That river's looking real inviting, guys.
That river comes from the bottom of Parker Dam, which is the dam that makes Lake Havasu. And that water is gonna be cold, Kelsey. I can't wait to watch you jump in it.
You know, I don't really care how cold it is. I am in desperate need of submerging my body in water. At least for a little while. It's time to get clean, y'all. Well, guys, our old spot that we were attempting to come back to are actually the several older spots that we have out here were all taken because I guess a lot of other people had the same idea. That's all right, though. We appear to have found ourselves a perfectly nice place to call home for a little bit. Oh, that water's peaceful. Well, guys, we missed the sunset, but just listen That silence, y'all. I think we're gonna sleep real hard tonight. Oh, guys, not only did we sleep all night long, we slept most of the day, too. The sun is saying goodbye to us already. Boy, is that a beautiful view over the Colorado River. Maybe tomorrow we'll get out and play in it. For now, we are very grateful for the rest. Oh, good morning, everyone. It is an absolutely beautiful day on the Colorado River. Shane was very right about this water. It is far too cold for swimming. It feels good on the feet for a few seconds at a time, though. We are both bound and determined to find a place to completely submerge ourselves in water today. But I don't think that it's going to be here. And we have a little bit of a side adventure to go on before we can do that. We got to go back to Skoolie Palooza, Shane.
Back to the Palooza we go. I hear it's breaking down. People are starting to pack out of there. It's almost the end of the event, Kelsey. But someone very special is there and we need to go see them. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, guys, I got my Mary hugs in and all is right with the world now. Now it's time for us to go find that water that we were talking about. I don't think
it's here, Kelsey.
Yeah, I don't think it's here. We're actually driving through the Yuma proving grounds right now. This is where our military tests all of their bombs and airplanes. And
I don't actually know what goes on inside of these boundaries. No one does. You're not supposed to drive into it. And it's thousands and thousands of acres. And there's a bunch of signs saying live ordnance past this sign. So we're going to drive through and continue on. To Yuma.
To Yuma we go. I did, however, notice while we were at Skoolie Palooza that it was definitely time to get out of there. There was a large police presence forming as we were leaving.
That's true. The sheriff's office was patrolling the region. Now, supposedly it was to check out a dog that had babies there. Someone called animal control. But either way, I feel it was time for us to leave.
Yeah. To Yuma we go. We'll tell you why when we get there. That right there is the water that I'm going to submerge myself in today. I told you I was going to make it happen, no matter what. That's right, guys. We have gotten ourselves a hotel room. The first one in a very long time. We're going to take so many baths. Oh, good morning, guys. We are clean and rested and ready for another adventure today. As you can see, there's actually a whole lot of water out there that we could go and submerge ourselves in. But unfortunately, that pool was closed from 7 p.m. to 10 a.m., which made it pretty useless to us. That's okay. We definitely got our fix of water, and now it's time for a new adventure. Let's go to Mexico, y'all. Yeah, guys, that's right. You definitely heard me say Mexico. So the real reason or most of the reason that we got that hotel room last night was in hopes of leaving our rig in the parking lot as we Ubered to the border crossing.
But there ain't no Uber in Yuma at 7:30 in the morning, Kelsey. And the reason we are going to Mexico at 7:30 in the morning is because I'm about to let you guys in on a secret. And the secret is medical work is really cheap in Mexico, particularly dental and eye exams and things of that nature. And there's a town called Los Algodones that is just across the border. Like as soon as you walk through the border, bam, you're in it. And there are hundreds of optometrists and dentist office and pharmacies. There's all sorts of stuff here. But that's why we're going, is to save a penny or two.
Yep, guys, out here, even having a toothache is a perfect reason to go on an adventure.
Oh no. Ah, that's an exit.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to drive into Mexico, Kelsey.
We don't want to drive the Love Hut into Mexico. That is not the plan. Gringos are confused. All right, guys. We got to figure it out now, I think.
This is not the border, Kelsey. This is just the parking lot. All right, y'all. We are parked. And back there was a gate we came through. And I accidentally tried to drive through this one. And that is literally the hole in the wall there that goes to Mexico. So those palm trees, whole nother country, Kelsey. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I've never been excited to go to the dentist before.
I'm still not excited. This is a whole new level of complexity.
Fun, Shane.
I hear they give you more laughing gas over here, though. Some of the dentist office will even come across the border and pick you up. Very convenient, Kelsey. Ours did not offer that amenity.
They did offer to pick us up at the border.
Oh yeah, I gotta call them. I'm gonna record this first, though. Oh, it says no photography. Goodbye, y'all. We made it, Kelsey. We've left America.
They took my nicotine, though.
They did take her electronic cigarette. And we actually don't have passports, so we were very nice to them, and they still let us in. I wonder how hard it's going to be to get back. We made it. Look at this place. Looks like George Jetson's house. All right. I hope this don't hurt too bad.
I think we'll be all right.
The nicest dentist I've ever been in, Kelsey.
I would agree.
Well, the first step is you go in and have an exam, and they stick their fingers all inside your mouth and tell you exactly what's wrong. The next step is you gotta have imaging done, so x-rays done. They come and pick you up in another car and take you to another facility just a couple blocks away. And inside of this little storefront, I received a very futuristic CT scan of my entire head, and it only took a couple seconds versus the rigmarole of what I've experienced in America. Thus far, this whole process is very surreal and awesome. All right, we made it back through customs with their antibiotics too. They don't let you bring any of the fun stuff back. Let's go find the Love Hut, Kelsey. I can't move my jaw. How's your jaw?
It's a little better. I think we'll be back.
Undoubtedly, that was a fantastic experience all around. Our only complaint was we didn't show up and get to eat a bunch of food before we had all this work done, so we didn't get to eat anything after we left. Hey, look, we're free.
All right, guys, that was probably the best, most enjoyable dentist experience of our life. But still not totally enjoyable. We're hurting a little bit, for sure. But we are very, very grateful to be back on our side of the border. We have picked up all supplies that are necessary and are headed back into the wilds. Let's go find somewhere to park this big yellow house tonight, babe.
One thing very notable about Yuma, Arizona, is all of the farmland out here. Now, most of the year, this farmland is not really functioning because it's hot as the surface of the sun. Pardon me, my mouth's still a little swollen. But if you've eaten a salad in our country in the wintertime, it came from here. All the leafy greens, winter because it's the hottest place to grow things other than South Florida, and they don't do leafy greens there. They do oranges.
Well, okay, that is a curveball in our plans. So we were headed out to Fortuna Pond, which is a pretty well-known nomad spot that people have been camping in for years. Unfortunately, as we keep learning this year, being veterans and nomading across Arizona has not actually netted us too much because they keep putting up signs that we have absolutely no way of knowing about until we get there. But hopefully we just saved all of you some gas and you won't drive out there and try to camp this season. As for us, we're driving into the dark, hoping that this next one that we remember is still available. Oh guys, we have made it. I am so very grateful to see that bed right now. So grateful that I think I'm gonna move all of those instruments off of it without even playing them. I'll make it up to each and every one of them tomorrow. And I'll show you where we're at.
Good morning, y'all. Both of us slept as medicated as possible last night, and we're both still in a lot of pain, I do believe. I want to show you where we ended up in the dark. We are on what is called Palm Canyon Road, which is this road here. And way up there in those mountains is Palm Canyon. There's also a super cool labyrinth people have made just over this way. I had this location saved in my phone, so I knew where to come to. Obviously, I just found the first spot I could so we could get some sleep. It took quite a while to get here last night. The winds are blowing and we're hiding inside today. Maybe it will let up and we can find a little bit more conducive camping spot, but if not, that still works.
Well, guys, that wind finally stopped blowing. But not until that sun was a little too close to setting time to make it worth getting the house all packed up and moving. It's not exactly the quietest camping spot, and we have a whole lot of neighbors, but it has done just fine for us today because all we've been doing is laying around and trying to recover anyways. I think we're both feeling a little bit better. We're gonna catch a nice sunset tonight and pack this little yellow house up so that it can go back on the road tomorrow. All right. Good morning, everyone. We are still not feeling 100%, but we are feeling much better than we have been. And it's time to get this little yellow house on the road. Let's go, Shane.
Slowly I turn.
Supplies have been gathered and we have found a new place to call home for a little bit. And it is so much quieter than where we were last night. We've got some friends that should be rolling in around sunset and a whole lot of plans once they get here. For now, we're gonna go back to resting. We're still not quite 100%, but definitely making our way in that direction. We'll be back to partying full force next week. Oh, our buddies should be coming up that wash any minute now. I know that. Because that sun is about to say goodbye to us for the week. Another absolutely gorgeous sunset to end another really awesome week. We are truly blessed, y'all. They're here, Shane. They're here. I told you they could make it.
Without any help whatsoever.
Oh, there's a very excited German Shepherd in that black van. I told y'all earlier this week, we just did not get enough Mary hugs in. We'll make up for it this next week. Know that this is a very weird way to end our video, and we also know that you guys are getting this at least a couple of days late. So this was a wild week for us for sure, followed up by an even wilder one that you're gonna have to come back next week to see. We're having so much fun out here in the desert and losing cell phone service for part of it.
And I'm driving as fast as I can towards that service to get this video to y'all. But I do want to take a minute and say thank you to each and every one of you that has watched to the end of this video, and undoubtedly the hundreds of them before.
Thank you guys for having so much patience with us as we figure out this life on the road and what it means to sometimes be a little bit off grid. Guys, we will see all of your beautiful faces next week, hopefully on time for our Sunday video. But even when we're a little bit late, know that we're working to get the videos out to you. Peace out, guys. See you next time.